All right, let's see if we're recording. Yes. Okay. All right, kiddos. Today we're going to do something just a little bit different than we normally do, okay? Normally we come in here, we work on our letters and sounds and grouping our vowel teams together is what we've been doing, working on our OA and our OW. But today we're going to stop and we're going to start talking about cause and effect, okay? Can you say cause and effect?
Cause and effect.
Good job. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give each of you a few dominoes. And you know how to use these, right?
Yes.
Okay, so just show me.
You knocked them over.
Show me what you would do with them.
Okay. Okay, I'll show you how to use them.
Alright, show me what you do with the dominoes.
You play, and you go like this.
Oh, nice job.
I'm gonna play.
I haven't done dominoes before.
Look,
So
no,
I'm
it's
nervous.
boils.
Yep. Oh,
I'm
that.
a little nervous about this because my father has never taught me how to do it.
They're too far away. They gotta be close.
Oh, that's nice for you to tell me that. So you're a little bit closer.
Okay, so if they're like this far away, they're not touching on the spot.
Good job.
You gotta kind of close.
Nice.
Wait, I know what I'm making. I'm making a big fat house.
See? Pretty cool, huh?
First driver.
Freeze. Okay. Listen. That was a cause and effect that you just did. Okay. What was your cause and effect? I want you to pair up. We'll probably have to put three together. So Allison and Scarlett, you guys talk. Tobias and Maddie and Gabriella, you guys talk about what you just did. And what's happening? And what's the cause and what's the effect? Things that are happening, things that are going on. What can you think of when you're talking about cause and effect using dominoes?
When you knock it over, it's a fin up there.
Oh, ask her. See if she knows.
No, it You don't know when you
Okay, we're gonna find out. All right, what's next?
It falls down when you touch it.
Yeah, very good. Did you told your team that? Nice. All right, I'm gonna take your dominoes. We're gonna put them back in our box, and we're gonna talk about what just happened with cause and effect. You guys have had a moment to turn and talk with your friends about what happened.
It looks like they don't fit in there, but it looks
Yeah,
because
but they do, yeah. Oh.
Wait.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, so what we just did was cause and effect. So I want you to think about what we just did, okay? And then we're gonna see if we can learn some things about cause and effect and how we could use it in our story. Today, when we're talking about cause and effect, we're gonna try to identify the cause and effect and the relationships in a passage or a story. And your passages today are very short, 3 sentences, okay? And we're gonna also explain how one event can lead to another event happening, okay? Or we're going to be able to write a short paragraph explaining what the cause and the effect was, okay? All right, while we're doing these activities, I want you to think about how does understanding cause and effect help you understand the meaning of story, okay? And what clues are in the text that can help you understand the cause and effect? And can there be more than one cause or more than one effect to a cause? Okay, so I want you to think about those things as we're going through this. Yes, Scarlett?
I thought even, but even you just have to take away the T and now it's this.
Mm-hmm. Very good. All right, so using our dominoes just a minute ago, let's talk about that. What did you notice when the first domino fell? Yes, Miss Allison.
Cool.
It was pretty cool. It was. Yes, Mr. Tobias.
When you knocked it over, everyone else fell, like all the dominoes.
Yeah, when you knocked it over, everything else fell. Yes.
Like whenever you hit it, it would like hit the other ones and they would fall.
Yep. When you hit the first one, the next ones fail. Yes, ma'am.
It's pretty cool and
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it was cool and it was fun. Did you notice anything when you were doing your dominoes? Yeah. So, did the last domino fall all by itself?
No.
No. What happened?
Because we push it.
We pushed it. Yeah, we had to do something, or a force had to do something in order to push that domino, yeah. And what was the effect of the first domino falling over? What happened? The first domino fell, and then what happened?
The other dominoes.
Yeah, we had a chain reaction. The other dominoes fell. Yes, Maddie?
It was like a chain, and the chain's like breaking in
Yeah,
half.
like a chain reaction. Very good. All right, so we're going to take and we're going to now talk about how we could use what we just learned with dominoes and apply it to our reading, okay? So I want you to listen first as I go through one of my passages. I'm going to do the first one for you, okay? You're going to watch me. I'm going to talk about what I'm thinking, and then you guys will know how to help me do the second one. I'm going to first give you a passage.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And in this passage, I like how you already have your finger on there ready to go. Good job. On your passage, on your paper, it says name. I'll give you a pencil in a moment. And it says cause and effect. Okay? Cause and effect worksheet. The directions up top, follow along as I read them. Read each passage carefully. Then use the graphic organizer to identify at least one of the effects in the story. After completing the charts, choose one pair and write a short paragraph explaining how the cause and effect happened. Okay, now I'm going to give you your pencil. You're going to write your name on it, and then I'm going to read the first paragraph, and you're going to listen to me discuss what's going on in my story.
Thanks.
I'm also going to give you a highlighter. Yes, Allison?
So you mean that you write this story?
Yeah, no, it's just on the paper. Is that what you mean? Allison, here's the sharpener. Tobias, where's your pencil that I gave you a second ago? Did you get one a minute ago, Tobias? No, ma'am? There you go, darling.
Did you still find?
All right. I'm going to show you your graphic organizer. You may have saw these in your classroom, okay? They may have used something like this for you to be able to put down information on. And this is your graphic organizer. It wants to know what paragraph I'm reading, so I'm going to write down that paragraph now. And that paragraph is right here, passage 1. It says why the school garden flooded. You don't have to do this part. I'm gonna do this part, okay? So you just listen. Oh, it's a good question. Right there off the bat, you're like, ooh, how did it flood? So this is my title. Let me slide all my papers down. Why the school garden flooded.
Those probably leak in the school.
Okay. Mrs. Boyles, that's a good guess. That could cause it, couldn't it, Tobias? That could cause it, okay? Alright, so as I'm reading, we're going to listen for some words that might be in our sentences. If it's a cause, it might say the word because. Because it rained, we can't go outside. Okay? Since it rained, we can't go outside. Due to the rain, we can't go outside.
Because
If. If it rains, we can't go outside. When it rains, we can't go outside. All of those are leading up to the cause. And the cause was what? What was it doing? It was doing what? Raining. It was raining, okay? Now if it's an effect, you might hear words like so. Since it's raining, well, let's say when.
So it rained.
Yeah, it's hard to put one in with the raining part. So it rains. So we can't go outside, so it rains. See, that's hard to say,
So
isn't it?
when we go.
Right.
So we can't go outside because
So we can't go outside. It is raining,
So when we
so
go
we can't go
outside-
outside. There we go.
So when we go outside,
No.
it rains.
It is raining, so we can't go outside. Therefore, it is raining, therefore we can't go outside. As a result of, we don't hear that much. It is raining, as a result, we can't go outside. Consequently, say that word.
Consequently.
That means there's consequences to it, right? Consequently,
It's a
okay?
long word.
Since it's raining, consequently, we can't go outside. And then, since it's raining, then we can't go outside. Okay, so we're gonna see if we can find some of those words possibly in our paragraph. All right, so I'm gonna read the first one. We're gonna look right here. I want you to follow along as I'm reading paragraph 1. Why the school garden flooded. And I'm reading it to me, and I'm gonna talk about what I'm gonna do to find the cause and find the effect, okay? I like to think of the cause and effect with the C comes before the E in the alphabet, right? So the cause has to come before the effect. It has to come first. What's the first thing that happens is the cause, all right? So here I go. I'm gonna read my paragraph. It rained heavy for 3 days. The garden's drains were clogged with leaves and mud. Water couldn't flow out, so it overflowed and flooded the garden. The plants were soaked, and some of them didn't survive. Okay? Now, I'm talking about this one, and you're listening to this one, so I'm gonna sit up here and talk to myself, okay? But I'm really talking to you guys. You ready? It rained heavy for 3 days. And the garden drains were clogged with leaves and mud, and water couldn't flow out over, and the plants were soaked. What happened first? Well, it had to rain before it could ever do anything. So it had to rain must be the cause, and I'm gonna put a C right there because I think
It
that's
could be a flood.
I think that's my cause. Okay.
It could be a
Now I could say the word because it rained. Therefore, what happened? Because it rained so
much.
A lot.
So the drains were clogged with leaves and mud. I could say that. I could say that's an effect. The drains got clogged with leaves and mud. That's an effect. Okay, so now I'm going to transport it from this to my graphic organizer, and on this spot it says cause. What happened first is the cause. So the cause is it rained heavily. I haven't given one out yet. For 3 days. That is the cause. So Tobias, because it rained heavy for 3 days, my effect I found in my story is the garden drains were clogged with leaves. So in my effect column, I'm gonna put the garden drains
But what?
were clogged with leaves. Okay, now is there more than one effect in there? Could I have said something different? It rained heavy for 3 days. The garden drains were clogged with leaves and mud. Water couldn't flow out, so it overflowed into the garden. The plants were soaked and some didn't survive.
But how did they get in
So,
there?
what could be another effect from the fact that it rained heavy for 3 days? It rained heavy for 3 days. What else could have happened besides the garden got flooded? What else happened?
How did the leaves
Yes.
get in there? The flowers might
They did what?
get like they didn't
Yeah, and it said that the plants were soaked and that some did not survive. So that could have been my effect. Good job. So I could put an E on that one. Plants were flooded and it did not make it. All right, the next one we're gonna do together, okay? So you're gonna help me. I'm gonna read with you and you're gonna help me figure out which one is the cause and which one is the effect. Okay, alright, so let's read our passage. This is called, the day the power went out. So this is where I'm gonna hand you a highlighter. Maybe I did hand them out, Tobias. And I didn't, I ran out.
You have like one more thing.
That's what happened.
What?
Well, I had to throw 2 of them away this morning
Why?
because, it's a cause and effect. No, ma'am.
Oh.
Whose is this one?
No.
Is this one Tobias's? Does everybody have one now?
She took glasses.
Alright, so that's a cause and effect right there because the marker dried out, I had to throw it away. Yeah, another cause and it's all around us. Alright, so here we go.
People use it.
First thing you're gonna do is I'm gonna hand you your graphic organizer. We are going to, you do not have to copy the first one. Okay, this is the second one.
Someone's pushing the table.
Do not have to copy. Make sure you put your name on this one as well. Remember, you're not copying this part. You're gonna come down and do the next one with me. And the title of the next story, passage 2, is The Day the Power Went Out. So we're gonna copy the day the power went out. The day the power went out. The day the power went out.
What? You said it?
Yep.
Whoa.
The day the power went out.
No.
Copy it there. Where's your highlighter?
Do you want me to highlight? You do say that.
Yep, if you don't know where it is, you're having trouble finding it, yes, the day the power went out.
I got
Go
it.
right there. Good. Good. Alright. Now, we're gonna read together, so put your finger on that.
Wait.
Yes, Alice?
This is not word.
Alright, everybody got that one copied, the day the power went out?
Yeah. No.
Alright, here we go. Put your finger on the word A and we're gonna read together.
Where?
Everybody got their finger on A?
Yes.
Alright, we're gonna read. A strong windstorm swept through the town, knocking down trees and power lines. The electricity went out in many homes. Without power, the Johnson's family couldn't cook dinner or watch TV. They lit candles and played board games until bedtime. A lot went on in that passage, didn't it? So we're gonna take one sentence at a time, and we're gonna read it together, okay? You ready? Let's see if we can find the cause. What's the first thing that happened? A strong windstorm swept through the town, knocking down trees and power lines. Could that be what happened first? Tobias, what do you think? Next sentence, the electricity went out in many homes. Did that happen first?
Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, it could happen.
Without power, the Johnson family couldn't cook dinner and watch TV.
Yeah. Good.
They lit candles and played board games until bedtime. Alright, what had to happen first? What had to happen first? Yes, Allison, thank you for your hand.
The electricity get off of the house.
Okay, that could be an effect. I can say the electricity went out in the homes. That could be a cause. Okay. So everybody find the sentence that says the electricity went out in the homes and highlight it. The electricity went out in the homes.
Give me the hood. Yep.
All right.
Electricity.
So we're gonna put that as our cause. what we just highlighted, we'll put it as our cause. I can highlight mine. Oh, but I looked at your papers. All of you have it highlighted. All right, you ready? The electricity went out in many homes. Stickers stuck on me. Alright, the electricity went out in many homes is your cause right now. That's what happened. Electricity went out. Alright, now I have to find out what happened next. If the fact that the electricity went out in many homes, what happened?
They couldn't.
What do you think? What happened? The electricity's out. What did our paragraph tell us?
Yeah. All the power lines fell and all the power went out.
Okay, that was what happened, and that's right here. The electricity went out in many homes, but now, what happened second? What happened as a result of the power going out? And we have no electricity. Tobias.
They couldn't play any games.
They couldn't.
And they didn't have no lights.
They didn't have lights, and they couldn't watch
TV.
TV. They had to do what? They had to play board games. Alright? So the next sentence says, without power, the Johnson family couldn't cook dinner or watch TV. So we're gonna highlight the Johnson family couldn't cook dinner or watch TV. The Johnson family couldn't cook dinner or watch TV. Got it?
Yep.
Alright, so now it's gonna go in our effect. Right here, the Johnson family couldn't cook dinner or watch TV. The Johnson family couldn't cook dinner or watch TV. You're welcome. They're leaving from their specialty class.
Why is it too loud every day? Because
It's another cause and effect, isn't it? We can't work because it's too loud in the hall. Because. That was one of our words. Because. Why can't we work? What happened first?
Because they're too loud.
They're too loud out there, so it's hard for us to pay attention. Another cause and
But
effect.
if we inside, we just hear a little bit.
Yes, exactly.
But if we open
Because
the
the
door,
door's closed, we don't hear all the noise. We only hear a little bit.
But if we
Cause
open
and
it,
effect.
it
All
will hear
of it's all
loud.
everything. Along
If
with
we-
everything.
If we keep it open for the whole time we're here,
Mm-hmm.
then maybe it'll get so loud that we cannot hear
Very good.
You.
because it's too loud.
All right. The next one, paragraph 3, says forgotten lunch. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna write forgotten lunch right here. This is one that you're gonna do on your own.
Oh.
I'm gonna go read it for you or with you first, but I want you to find a cause and an effect. Okay? A cause and an effect. What's something that happened in your story, and then what did it affect? Nope, I gotta read it. Alright, pencils down.
You still got it?
Are you still filling in the,
Yeah.
you're still filling in the, forgotten lunch part?
Yeah.
I'm done.
Okay, go ahead and put forgotten lunch here, Tobias. Thank you. Forgotten lunch. Good job. Alright. Now, I'm gonna read it and then you're gonna find a cause and effect. So here we go. Put your finger on the word. Lena is her name. Okay. Lena was in a rush and forgot to pack her lunch before school. At lunchtime, she realized she had nothing to eat. Her friend Maya noticed and offered to share her sandwich. Lena was grateful and promised. Freeze. This is what keeps happening. All right, we're back on now. Okay, I'm gonna read the paragraph again. So here we go. You can read with me. You ready? Forgotten lunch. Lena was in a rush and forgot to pack her lunch before school. At lunchtime, she realized she had nothing to eat. Her friend Maya noticed and offered to share her sandwich. Lena was grateful and promised she'd pack her lunch the next day. Now you think, go find me a cause in this paragraph. There's something that happened. Something that happened in my paragraph.
She forgot her lunch.
Nope. Oh. Write it down. There's a cause in that paragraph. Go find it, highlight it, and you can write it down.
Where's my...
Did you lose your highlighter?
Yeah, I don't know. Here is it.
Oh, you can borrow that one, she says. It's very nice of you to let her borrow that one.
I don't.
Alright, after you found the cause, what happened? Now what's the effect? What's the result of that happening? You're gonna write it down here. What's the result? This happened, uh-oh. Now what's gonna happen? That's the effect.
Oh, I don't want this. Now what's the effect?
Yep, so go back and look here. Okay, so this is what she did. Now what happened? What happened? What was second?
What is it?
Something happened first. Something happened second.
Where do we put it? Here.
Right. This is your cause, and this is your effect.
If you take, does it say eat? E-A-T? Eat.
Yep.
Her friend.
Yeah, before that.
Eat her friend.
No.
You know, eat her friend. La di di di. D.
Good. As you're finishing, I will take your paper,
A-C.
and you may tiptoe to
Your classroom.
Special specialty.
yeah, you'll tiptoe to your specialty.
I didn't have to wait for me because it goes to the same session.
Good job. Good job, kiddos. Today, did you learn how to find cause and effect?
Yes.
Okay. Can
This
you
is so
explain?
hard.
Can you explain why one thing happens and it makes another thing happen?
Yes.
Okay. Can you write it into a sentence?
Yes.
Yeah, because this happened and this happened. Good job.
Are you ready? Because
Yeah. Very good.
Because I want to try.
Good job.